Okay, let's start because already it's 5 minutes. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
any doubt how we plot the points,
No,
Shazan?
ma'am.
Okay,
No,
so
that's what we have studied in class 9. So
yeah, the
that's
same thing.
easy.
In fact, in the last class, we continued just to see how we plot the points, what is abscissa, what is ordinate, what is Cartesian axis, what is Cartesian plane. Okay, so that was the basic. Okay, now we will see that if 2 points are given, okay, what will be the distance between them? Okay, what will be the distance? Okay, now if I'm drawing this, so I will make it a little shorter. This will be x, x dash, y, or y dash. Now, just first finally writing it, I will explain you what is that. Okay, so I'm taking 2 points. One is P and one is Q. Okay, this point is P and this point is Q. Okay, now if you are going to find out the distance between these 2 points, what is it? So what will be the distance? This will be the distance between the point P and Q. Yes, Shazan? Okay, so we need to find this line, the distance, this distance P and Q. Okay, so how can we find? Okay, the direct formula, I'm telling you how to prove that formula, means how we have got that formula. Okay, what are the steps? So I am just drawing a perpendicular from P to the x-axis and from Q to the x-axis again. Okay, and one perpendicular I'm drawing from P to Q. Okay, okay, because this will be equal. This point from this point to this point, it will be equal. I have marked this any point also. Yeah, I have marked it as P. Okay, understood? Okay, so these are the points. Now we will see the distance, and here also I will mark the point like this is R and ST I can mark. Okay, understood? Now you can see here, if I see the distance, if I talk about the distance, okay, which other pen I can use? Okay. If I'm talking about distance, so this distance will be what? Okay, I have not mentioned the point. So this will be x1 comma y1 and this point will be x2 comma y2. Okay, and this is these are the 2 points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. Now if I'm talking about this distance from O to R, so this will be what? This will be x1. Yes, any doubt?
No.
Okay, and if I'm talking about this distance, so it will be x2. Okay, understood? Now if I talk about this distance, only this distance, so obviously this will be x2 minus x1. Okay, similarly if I'm talking about this distance, so this distance will be y1, and if I'm talking about this distance, so this distance will be y2. If I'm talking about this distance, it will be y2 minus y1. Okay, this distance will be y2 minus y1. Okay, now we need to find out the distance between P and Q. So value of PT is, PT we have got as x2 minus x1. And what is the value of QT? QT we have got y2 minus y1. Okay, now I have told you that I am drawing PT perpendicular to QS. Okay, so perpendicular means this is 90 degree. Okay, now here this will be formed as a right angle triangle, and in right angle triangle, how can we find out the hypotenuse? See, PQ becomes the hypotenuse. So what will be the value of PQ? We will be applying Pythagoras theorem from Pythagoras theorem. PQ square is equal to PT square plus QT square. Okay. Now, if you are finding out PQ, obviously you need to put it at PT square plus QT square. Okay. Now we are going to put the value of PT. So PT value is what? X2 minus X1 whole square plus Y2 minus Y1 whole square. Okay. So this is your distance formula. Okay. This is only your distance formula.
Oh, ma'am, I understood. I have studied this formula before also.
Okay. So this is your distance formula. Now
Yes.
this can also be written as, I think if you're taking for 11 and 12 also classes. So there you must have studied if you are taking, because this and you can write it as Y2. Now you can, if you are comparing the first two, okay, x2 minus x1. But don't you think if I'm doing x1 minus x2, so I'll get negative value? So how can I say that both can be used? Because you can see we are squaring this value x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. Okay, so when we are squaring, so negative sign will be eliminated itself. Okay, so whether you write x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2, both will give you the same answer. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Because ma'am, yes, ma'am. Understood.
okay, yeah, you can say. So now whenever we are having square and we are having some value x and we remove this square, we take the square root here. Okay, yes, we are getting a square root both sides. So this side square removes and this side comes square. So we always get two values, plus and minus. Yes. So here in this case also we'll get two values, plus and minus, but we will ignore the negative value. Okay, we are going to ignore the negative value because distance cannot be negative. Okay, so distance cannot be negative. That's why we are going to ignore the negative value. We'll just take the positive value. That's why I have not mentioned the sign as plus minus here. Okay, so understood? This is the distance formula. Okay, now a special case. What is the special case? When one of the point is origin. Origin means 0, 0. So when
Zero.
one of the points is 0, 0. So obviously you can see here that either x1 or x2 will become 0. So you'll just directly get a formula that is root x square plus y square for the point for the distance where one of the point is equal to 0. Okay. Now let's see the questions based on this. Okay. So some basic question you can do it. Okay. Just try to find. Just do it in your notebook. Okay. And then I'll tell you, because these are just, you have to put the values in the. You can say. Okay. Do it, Shazan.
What, ma'am?
Solve the sum. Find the distance between the points P minus 6 comma 7 and Q minus 1 comma minus 5. Okay. You just need to put the values in the formula. Okay. So you need to find the distance between the points. So that will become PQ. So what will be the value of PQ? A root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now you have to put the values only. Okay. So what is the values? X value will be, you can take minus 6 plus minus minus 6 minus 1 square plus 7 minus
13 is the answer. Root 169.
root 169. Yeah, 13 is the answer. Very good. Okay. So here we have got is minus 6 plus 1 square, 7 plus 5 square. So what will be the value? It will be 5 square plus 12 square. Okay, so this will be 169, which will give you 13. Actually, 5, 12, and 13 is your Pythagoras triplet. Okay. So by seeing 5 and 12, we can get the value 13 directly also. And for easy calculation, learn the sum of the square roots. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I get some extra classes apart from this, so I'll tell you the short forms. How can you remember the square roots? Okay. Now find the distance of the point. Now let me copy this. Now do the second one. Shazan, I'm just pasting it. Okay, do this one. Find the distance of the point 20, 15 from origin. Safia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, have you gotten any assignments from this chapter?
Yeah, I think I assigned one assignment. So ma'am can wait a minute. I'll just tell you. Yeah, you must have got one assignment. No, I think no assignment is there from this chapter. No.
Okay.
You'll get it, I think, Tuesday. Okay. One simple assignment is there. After that is assignment. Okay. So Safia, you also try find the distance of the point. I thought that you have not come yet. Okay. Find the distance of the point 20, 15 from origin. Okay.
Ma'am, 25 is the answer. I'm getting root 625 is 625.
Root?
625.
Yeah, 625. That will give you 25 units. Okay. Safia, any doubt in this question? You just have to do x because one of the point is 0. One of the point is 0, 0. Okay. So our distance become root x square plus y square. So x square means 20 square plus 15 square. Okay. So when you will do, minus 20 square plus minus, same thing. Okay. So 20 square will be 400 and 15 square will be 225 and you will get as 25 units. Okay. Now here you have got some question. Okay. Now if you see here, so it is already mentioned. Okay. No, find the value of y if the distance between the points 2 comma y and minus 4 comma 3 is 10. So distance is already mentioned. Okay. Now you have to find a missing value. And how you're going to do? Same way. Okay. You'll have 10 will be equal to root. Okay. It will be 2 plus 4 square plus y minus 3 square. Yes. Am I right? Now we are going to move further in this. Okay. So 10 is equal to 6 square plus y minus 3 whole square. So you are going to open it with the a minus b whole square formula. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay. Now 10 is equal to root 36 will be there. Okay. Okay. Plus y square plus 9 minus 6. And now you can remove the root from here by squaring both sides. Okay. You can just write here squaring both sides. Yeah. Okay. When you will do squaring both sides, then what you will get? You will get here 10 square will be 100. 36 plus y square plus 9 minus 6y. Okay. So all the y terms on one side. Y square minus 6y. Okay. And this will be 36 plus 9 and it will be minus 100. Okay. So what we will get? 55. We'll get 55 is equal to 0. Okay. Now, now here you have got what? You have got a quadratic equation. Now, how we solve a quadratic equation to get the values? Okay, we solve it by factorization. Okay, you can say middle term splitting or by quadratic formula. Okay, so if you're going to split middle term, okay, so 555 can be 11 into 5. So yes, y square minus 11y plus 5y minus 55 is equal to 0. Okay, so what we will get? Y minus 11 plus 5 y minus 11 is equal to 0. So we will get y minus 11 and y plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so what is there? Y is equal to 11 and y is equal to minus 5. Okay, now which value we are going to pick?
Ma'am, we'll choose y equal to 11 because, ma'am, y equal to 11, I guess.
In fact, here you can choose any both the values. Why? Because it is not the distance. Okay, it is this value y, and coordinates can be positive and negative both. Okay, Shazan and Safiya, both clear? We are searching about the y coordinates. Yes. When you are finding out the distance and you get two values, then you are going to ignore. Okay, because there you are confirmed that we cannot have a negative distance. Okay, if you're finding out speed, we cannot have a negative speed. Okay, so there we neglect. Okay, but here, since we are finding out the coordinate, and coordinate can be positive and negative both, we have seen already in the Cartesian axis. So here you can use both the values. Okay, now different problems related to distance formula. Okay, with the help of distance formula, we are going to solve many other problems. Okay, now first type of, we will see three types of problem here. Okay, now first type of problem is based on collinearity of points. Okay, what do you mean by collinearity? What do you mean by this collinearity word? Collinearity of points. Shazan, do you remember collinearity of points? Collinear points. What are which points are called collinear? Then we,
Ma'am, which has straight.
which has?
Ma'am, which has straight lines, ma'am, and ma'am means if you find the slope of that line, ma'am, from every point the slope is same.
So basically, whenever we are checking collinearity or whenever we are seeing collinear points, so actually
The infinite points that lies on that line, we can say.
yes, okay, and the condition is that the minimum point should be 3 because 2 points are always collinear. Okay, वो दोनों point हमेशा एक ही line पे ही. When you are going to join the 2 points, it will be in line only. Okay, so the condition is that there should be minimum of 3 points. Okay, minimum 3 point, maximum how many points? Okay, so collinearity of point means the points lie on a same line. Okay, it is not bending anywhere. Okay, if the point is lying on a same straight line, then the points are called collinear. Okay, now how can we check that the points are collinear? Through the distance formula. Okay, so for example, if we are given 3 points A, B, C, so A, B, C are collinear point. That means AB, if you are going to add AB plus BC, it should be equal to AC. Yes? Yes or no? If the points are collinear, okay, if the points are collinear, that means AB plus BC should be equal to AC. Okay, this should be there to check the points are collinear. Okay, you can see here, I mentioned here to show collinearity of 3 points A, B, and C. Find AB, BC, and C. Here, first of all, you have to find the distance between all the 2 points. Okay, then show that the sum of 2 shorter lengths is equal to. Now, remember this. I have not mentioned this. 2 shorter lengths is equal to the larger length. Okay, why shorter it is mentioned, and I am highlighting shorter lengths equal to larger because sometimes you can see that A, C, and B can be there here. Okay, so the larger length is what? AB. The C can lie inside the AB. Okay, so the larger length is AB. So you have to add the 2 smaller length and then it should be equal to the larger length. Okay, so when you're going to find out all the 3 distance AB, BC, and C, then by looking at the distance only, you know that which 2 are shorter. Okay, or which one is the largest. Okay, so just the 2 shorter one you are going to add and you have to equate it to the larger. If it is equal, then the points are collinear, and if not, then the points are not collinear. Okay, now let's check another question. Okay, now check the points. This are collinear. Now how can you check? For this you have to find out AB. AB will be equal to what? I am making as A, B, and C. Okay, you have to check that which are. Okay, let A is equal to this, B is equal to this, and C is equal to this. Okay, so AB will be equal to what? 1 minus 5 whole square plus minus 1 minus 2 whole square. Okay, which will be equal to what? 1 minus 5 will be what? 4. 4 square will be 16 plus minus 3. So it will be 3. 3 square will be 9. Okay, so it will be 5. Okay, 16 plus 9 will be 25 and it will be 5. Okay, now BC. Okay, we are going to find BC. So it will be 5 minus 9 square plus 2 minus 5 square. Okay, so it will be what? 4 square again 16 plus it will be again 3 square, it will be 9, so it will be again 5. Okay. Now AC we'll find out. AC. Okay. If you are going to find out AC, so it will be 1 minus 9 square plus minus 1 minus 5 square. Okay. So it will be what? 8 square plus minus 6 square. Okay. So what will be the value of 8 square? 64. Okay. So 64 plus 6, 36. Okay. So what will be the square root here?
Ma'am, 100, that's 10.
Yes. Okay. So you can see the larger distance is what? This one is the largest. Okay. So what we have to do? AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay. Now you can see 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Therefore what? A, B, C are collinear points. Understood? How you're going to do this? Any doubt, Safia and Shazan?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now problems based on equidistance points. Okay, now we have seen problem based on collinearity. Now we will see a problem based on equidistance point. Okay, now sometimes in the given that a given point, okay, is equidistance from A and B. Okay, so how can we solve this? Okay, we have AX. Okay, sorry, to find a point, say X, which is equidistance from 2 points, say A and B. Okay, a given point is there, but you have to find out the coordinate of this point. Okay, you have to find the point X which is equidistance from A and B. So how can we solve it? Obviously, if it is equidistance, so that means AX will be equal to BX. Okay. Now always remember this. Okay. Note that a point P is equidistance from 2 points A and B lies on the perpendicular bisector. This point B P will lie on the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. Now let's see one of the questions here. One question I'm going to do and one question I will give you to do. Oh shit, I not copy. Okay, let it. Okay. Now, if the point P x comma y is equidistant from the points A and B, then prove that x is equal to y. Okay. Now, since P is equidistant from A and B, so therefore AX is equal to BX. Yes. So if we are going to find out the value of AX, so it will be what? It will be x minus 5 square plus y minus 1 square. Yes. And which will be equal to x minus 1 square, both are this, okay, plus y minus 5 square. Okay, yes. Okay, now squaring both sides. We are going to square both sides and we'll see that we'll have, okay, squaring both sides. Okay, now since what will be the formula of A minus B whole square? It will be A square plus B square minus 2AB. Okay, so we are going to expand each term with the help of this formula. Okay. So if we are starting, it will be x square plus 25 minus 10x, okay, plus y square plus 1 plus 2y is equal to x square plus 1 plus 2x plus y square plus 25 plus, sorry, minus, wait a minute, I have to put minus everywhere now, this is wrong, minus 2y will be there, okay, minus 2x will be there, okay, and minus 10y. Okay, so what it will be? Now bring the x term on one side and y term on one side to solve it. Okay, so if you will bring, I'm just writing x square plus 25 minus 10x minus x square minus 1 plus 2x is equal to y square plus 25 minus 10y minus y square minus 1 plus 2y. Okay, now x square will be cancelled. Okay, and you will get minus 8x, okay, plus 24, okay, yes, and equal to y square will again be cancelled and you will again get minus 8y minus plus 24. Okay, now if you can see 25, you can bring this constant term on only one side. Okay, so this 24 will again be cancelled, you will get minus 8x is equal to minus 8y. Okay, so this minus 8 will get cancelled and x is equal to y. So hence proved. Okay. Any doubt in this? Anywhere?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So everybody do this question. I'm giving you just wait a minute. Okay. Now find a point on x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7, 6 and minus 3, 4. Okay, everybody do it. Shazan, Safia, Rudronial, you joined too late. Okay, try to join on time. Okay, because if you will leave the sessions, then you'll only face the difficulty. Okay.
Ma'am, can you show one example like this one?
Yeah, wait. Show the example. Okay. Yeah, Rudronial, what do you say? You didn't understood what I explained about, see,
Don't
when a
understand.
point is equidistant, see Shazan, I'm drawing a simple diagram here, okay, यहाँ पे ठीक है, एक point है आपका जो कि equidistance है P, okay, this is P and this is your A, this is your B, okay, this is your A, it's your B, okay, when A is equidistance from P, okay, आप एक जगह खड़े हो और आपसे आपके दो फ्रेंड आपके equidistance में खड़े हैं, ठीक है, so what that means, उसका क्या मतलब हुआ, that the distance between you and your first friend is same as the distance between you and your second friend. Yes, Shazan?
Yes,
Yes or no? So this distance is equal to this distance. That means
Okay.
AP is equal to BP. Okay, and here you write this way. Here it is P na, P point na. So AP is equal to BP. Okay, so understood that AP will be equal to BP. Okay, now you can see that this is given only that equidistance AP is equal to BP. Okay, so now what is AP? How can you find out the value of AP? Okay, that is, you are going to apply distance formula for AP separately and BP separately, and then you are going to equate. Okay, so you can see the first step here that I have done. Okay, I have applied the formula. I have not written actually by distance formula. Okay, by distance formula we have got this. Now squaring both sides, we have eliminated the root. Okay, now I have applied the formula. This, okay, you can see everywhere a minus b whole square. So after this I have expanded, and after this, in this step I have made all the x coefficient on one side, all the y on one side, and then you can see the constant term you can bring on any one of the side, chahe x side or chahe y LHS or RHS, it will get cancelled because it is same term. Okay, if it is not same also, then also bring on one side, you can subtract or add the constant term, and then we have got minus 8x is equal to minus 8y, which will give you x is equal to y. Still any doubt? Is there anybody? Safia, Rudronial, Shazan in this type of problem?
No, ma'am.
How? Okay.
So we square the both side, no?
Yeah, we are squaring the both side. Okay, to eliminate the root. Okay, since both the side, you can see square root is there, so we are squaring both sides, so we can eliminate this square root and then solve the sum. Okay, now do this question. Okay, everybody, I'm giving you 5 minutes. Do it, and you can send the answer in the chat. What is the value of x coordinate? Okay, you have to send the value of x coordinate. So your x is equidistant from point. We can take this as point, expect it as P, and this is Q. Okay, for example, so Px will be equal to Qx. Now you have to put the value in this. Okay, and tell me what will be the value of x. Anybody got the value?
I'm almost, I just got it yesterday, ma'am. Yeah, it's 3.
Okay, very good.
3 and 0.
3 and 0. And Satya, yeah, x is equal to 3 you have mentioned, and y also. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 0. Okay. Rudronial, have you got the value? X is equal to x comma y will be 3 comma 0. Okay. So understood how you're going to solve these types of problem? And yeah, it was already mentioned here, point on x-axis. And whenever a point is on x-axis, it will be x comma 0. Okay. Now, this I will tell you in detail. Just I'm reading some of the book because it's almost time. Rudronial, you don't have any doubt in that question, huh? And I just quickly explain it. Okay. Now, find a point on x-axis. Since the point is on x-axis, so we already know when a point lies on x-axis, its y coordinates. Y coordinate is 0. The perpendicular distance from y is be 0. Okay, and it will be only having x. If it is written that a point lies on y-axis, then the x-axis will be 0. So it will be 0, comma y. Okay, so remember when it is mentioning that. Okay, so which is equidistance from the point 7, comma 6 and minus 3, comma 6. Okay, so obviously we are going to, already mentioned, you need to find AB is equal to AC. On squaring both sides, you can eliminate the root. Okay, and we have got the value of 7 minus 6 in this. Okay, from this, if you are solving this equation, I have just put the values in the your distance formula. Okay, x minus x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and then again x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, in the LHS the point are A and the B, and in RHS the point are A and C. Okay, now after solving this, we have got that the value of x is equal to 3. Okay, so the point required is 3, comma 0. Very good, Sophia and Shazan. And let's see the problem, third problem. Okay, problem based on geometrical figures. Okay, the third type of problem, that how can you say by with the help of you by using the distance formula that the given points represent a triangle.